Hi everybody, this is Apba Brian with Apba Baseball Classics, and we're doing the All-Time Greats Tournament. We're ready to start a new series between the 1934 St. Louis Cardinals and the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks. Cardinals will feature Paul and Dizzy Dean. Paul Dean, who won 19 games, Dizzy won 30 games. But mostly what I want to talk about today is the designated hitter. Both of these pitchers like the hit. They were 240 hitters. They hit above 240. Paul Dean Dizzy had 2 home runs in 1934. And it looks like today that the designated hitter is here to stay, and I'm not too happy about that. I don't like the DH. And there's 2 reasons why I don't like the designated hitter. Of course, for the purity of the game, but it's community amongst the team and impunity amongst the pitchers. First of all, the community amongst the team. Today, I think most teams probably have cliques among baseball position players, and then the pitchers hang out together. And they're 2 different universes. Pitchers don't hit, hitters don't pitch. But in that situation, I think that leads to less togetherness on the baseball team. Pitchers don't appreciate what it takes to be a hitter, vice versa. I think if the pitchers were batting and at least trying a little bit to hit, I think there would be more community on the team. I see youth teams coming up in modern times. High school teams have a lot of position players who are also pitchers, and there's much more community, I think, on those teams than what you get in today's major league teams. The other reason is the impunity, for which pitchers can throw at batters and not fear of getting hit themselves because they don't have the bat. In the old days, you had some pitchers like Don Drysdale and Bob Gibson who, under any circumstances were going to own the plate, and they would throw at hitters anytime they wanted to. But they weren't afraid to become targets when they came to hit. But there were probably a lot of pitchers who didn't want to be targets, and I think the situation policed itself in the old days. And that's the second reason I don't like the DH. I think it's just more natural fit for baseball to have the pitchers hit and not throw at batters without worrying to be thrown out themselves.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I ever get back, for it's root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Thank you for joining me for game number 117 of the All-Time Greats Tournament. 1934 St. Louis Cardinals at the 2001 Arizona Diamondbacks. This is game 1 of a best-of-3 series, and we've had the introductions. We're ready to play ball. I've heard your comments and was thinking about editing the games down to between 20 and 30 minutes, but most of you said that you wanted to see every play and that you could always fast forward through parts you didn't necessarily want to see. So, but they wanted to at least have all the game to choose each day themselves. So I hear that, and so we'll put up the entire game. Here is Pepper Martin stepping in the box against Miguel Batista. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. The snaky looking dice is with the digits will be the first dice we read. 31 is a roll. That's a 9. Pepper Martin leads off the Cardinals affair with a base hit. Fast runner. We're using basic Apba, except we have the steal ratings, and we'll use master stealing. B24 is his rating. Batista moved to first is 0. And let's see, the catcher, Miller, is a throwing +1, so to his benefit. So B23 would be the rating. 11 through 45, he'd be safe should he decide to go. Rothrock does not have the extra 31. And I think the Gas House game will start out with the wheels turning. Here's the pitch. There goes the runner, 41. He is safe with a stolen base. Pepper Martin is in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Jack Rothrock. 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll for Rothrock. And 35 is a 6. That's a 2-base hit, and the Cardinals say a big hello to the Diamondbacks. They're on the board, 1-0. All right, here's Ripper Collins, one of my favorite nicknames. Ripper Collins, first baseman for the Cardinals, had 35 homers in 1935. 36 is a 33, popped up on the infield. The shortstop, Craig Counsell, is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Ducky Medwick. Very intense player. Very easy to get into a fight. Had to be lifted in the 34 World Series. Game 7 because he stirred up the Detroit fans so much. Judge Landis had to take him off the field to continue the game. 1-2 is a 25. That's going to be a line drive to second base. Hit hard, but right to J. Bell. Frank Frisch, 2 outs. Runner in scoring position. Here is the player manager of the 34 Cardinals. 51 is an 8 against the B. That's going to be a ground ball back to Batista. Throws to first. That ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. St. Louis 1, the Diamondbacks coming to bat. Tex Carlton toes rubber for St. Louis. He is a grade C pitcher, YZ modifier. He's the third man in rotation as the Cardinals in the first round defeated the 1931 A's in 2 games. Nope, that was 3 games, so he's a fourth man in rotation. And then we consider that there is a day off between rounds. So in the second game of round 2, we go back to the top of the rotation. Here, Tex Carlton throws the rubber. He throws to Steve Finley. 3-4 is a fly ball to Ernie Orsetti in center field. Makes the catch. Here's a shortstop, Craig Counsell. He's looking for his first hit in the tournament, 0 for 10. Here's the pitch. 21. Not going to come here. It's a ground ball to Pepper Martin. Throws across the diamond. 2 outs. Here's Luis Gonzalez. 3-3 rolls of 5. That's going to be a double over the first baseman, Ripper Collins. Gonzalez will slide in safely to second base. And the Diamondbacks have a runner in scoring position with 2 out. If it's going to be a 2-out rally, it's going to be up to Reggie Sanders. Here is the pitch to Sanders. 46 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Gonzalez is stranded at second. We go to the top of the second. 1-0 St. Louis. Miguel Batista toes the rubber. He'll pitch to Virgil Davis, Ernie Orsetti, and Leo DeRocher, the bottom of the Cardinals order. 3-5 is a base hit for Virgil Davis. Cardinal catcher is a slow runner, so they'll play it safe on the base pass. Here's Ernie Orsetti. .31 is a 9. That's going to be an infield single for Orsetti. Davis goes to second. Cardinals have their first 2 runners on in the top of the second inning. Here's Leo DeRocher. The Lip, whom Babe Ruth called the All-American out when he was with the Yankees. Here's a pitch to Leo DeRocher. 36 is a pop up to the infield. Craig Counsell is under it. 1 away. Tex Carlton. 51 is a 36. That's a pass ball. Puts runners at second and third. Diamondback infield is going to play in. There's one out. Here's the pitch to the pitcher, Carlton. 34 is a 31. That's a fly ball to shallow center field. Caught by Steve Finley. He's got a good arm, and it's not very deep. Both runners will hold. And now there's 2 outs to Pepper Martin, who led off the game with a hit. 6-2 is a 32. That's a fly ball to right field. Reggie Sanders is under it and makes the catch. That keeps the runners at second and third. We go to the bottom of the second. St. Louis 1, Arizona 0. Mark Grace will lead off the bottom of the second inning. The Diamondbacks are down by 1. Watched a lot of Cub games on WGN in the 1990s and enjoyed following Mark Grace. Thought he was a classy player, very good defender, a good hitter. Here's the pitch to Mark Grace. 3-3 roll. That's a hit column roll for Grace. And 23 is a leadoff double for the Diamondbacks first baseman. The thing that Mark Grace can't do is run fast. He's a slow runner, so the Diamondbacks are going to play it safe at second base. Matt Williams steps into the box. Here's the pitch to Matt Williams. 3-3 roll. That's a 9. Oh, no, that's a 0. So second column roll. 26 is a double, and Mark Grace will score, tying the game. RBI double for Matt Williams, 1-1. Here's Damian Miller, the catcher. Pitch from Carlton, 54, is a fly ball to right field that is caught by Joe Medwick out there, and that's 1 down. Jay Bell to put the D-backs ahead with a base hit here. 51 is a 14. It's ball 4. First and second. And now the batter, Miguel Batista, no DH in the all-time greats tournament. Batista will try to bunt and move 2 runners in the scoring position. 1-3 is a strike. There's a stretch in the 0-1 pitch. 55 is 36. That's a pass ball. A rather wild pitch. They're going to roll a wild pitch. Runners go second and third. Diamondbacks take the bunt off. 1 ball, 1 strike on Miguel Batista. 25 is a swing and miss for strike 3. 2 outs. Carlton has a chance to get out of this if he can retire Finley. The infield's playing back. Here's a pitch to Steve Finley. 41 is a 28. Ground ball to the shortstop, Leo DeRocher, the throw to first. That ends the second inning. Nobody scores, and Grace scores once. And Williams and Bell are just a memory on second and third. Top of the third inning. Cardinals won and the Diamondbacks won. Jack Rothrock will lead off the top of the third for St. Louis. He was a line drive hitter and aggressive base runner. Here's the pitch to Rothrock. 44 is a base hit for Jack Rothrock. Cardinals have 1 stolen base thus far when Pepper Martin pilfered second in the top of the first. Let's see, Rothrock is a C18, would be C17. Ripper Collins is the hitter. He's not going to be going. 1-5 is a 7. That's a base hit. Runner goes to third. Cardinals answer back with 2 hits of their own for the run that was scored in the last half inning. Here is Ducky Medwick, first and third, nobody out. Here's the pitch to the Hall of Famer. Medwick, 42, is a 9. That's going to be a single over short. Rothrock will score. Collins goes to second. And the Cardinals are back on top, 2-1. Collins has average speed at second base. Frankie Frisch, the hitter. 3-4 as they fly out to center field. One down after 3 straight singles. Here is Virgil Davis. Pitch to Spud Davis is a 36. That's a walk. Redbirds have the bases full. Here is Ernie Orsatti. Diamondbacks set their infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch to Orsatti. 45 is a walk with the bases loaded. Collins scores, RBI for Orsatti, and it's 3-1 St. Louis. Diamondbacks call timeout. That'll mean a new pitcher for Arizona. Bobby Witt comes in to pitch. He's grade C, W pitcher. He's going to be grade B, pitching to DeRocher with 1 out. Infield is still back. Here's the pitch to Leo DeRocher. 6-6 roll. That's a hit column roll for DeRocher. And 42 is a double. Make that there's a double on a double column card. Runners advance 2 bases. So Medwick scores. Davis scores. Orsatti goes to third. 2 RBIs for Leo DeRocher, and it is 5-1 St. Louis. Here's the pitcher, Tex Carlton. Infield's playing close. Pitch from Witt is 35. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And the 9th batter to hit in the inning, Pepper Martin. Infield playing deep with 2 outs. 1-3 is a walk. Bases loaded again. Jack Rothrock. 53 is a 17. That's going to be a single. 1 runner scores. That is Orsatti. DeRocher is coming home. Here's the throw home from right field. He is out. 9-2, thrown out by Reggie Sanders. So only 1 RBI on the base hit. That's the 3rd out. It's now St. Louis 6 and Arizona 1. In the bottom of the 3rd, Craig Counsell leads off for the Diamondbacks. 6-5 is a pop-up to the catcher, Virgil Davis. 1 down. And Craig Counsell 0 for 12 in the tournament. Luis Gonzalez. 6-1 is a 42. That's going to be a hit by pitch ball. Reggie Sanders. .26 is a swing and miss for strike 3. 2 away. Here's Mark Grace, who doubled and scored his first time up. So Mark Grace is 4 for 12 in the tournament. Homer, double, and 4 RBIs. Here's the pitch to Mark Grace. 41 is a 28. That's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. It goes the short way to retire Gonzalez. 6-4. At the end of the 3rd inning, we go to the top of the 4th. Cardinals 6, Diamondbacks 1. Bob Witt returns to the mound for the D-backs to pitch the 4th inning. His son, Bobby Witt Jr., was the Royals' first-round draft pick, I think a year ago. and he looks in spring training and in summer camp. He looked like he was the Royals' best player. He's now with the second team practicing at T-Bone Stadium in Kansas City, Kansas. But I wouldn't be surprised if he gets called up at some point this year. He really looked very good. All right, here is to Ripper Collins. 1-4 is a fly ball to left field. 1 out in the 4th. Ducky Medwick. 41 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Craig Cancels scoops it up, throws the first, 2 outs. Frank Frisch. And that's a 41 ground ball to Craig Counsell. 3 up and 3 down for the Cards. We go to the last of the 4th, 6-1 St. Louis. All right, like Mark Grace, Matt Williams is 4 for 12 in the tournament. He has a triple and a double. Actually, 2 doubles, I think. Yeah, he's got 2 doubles. Triple and 2 doubles. Here's the pitch to Matt Williams. 25 is a 8 against a C pitcher. That's going to be a leadoff single for Matt Williams. Average speed at first. Damian Miller, the catcher. Five-six is a swing and a miss for strike 3. Jay Bell. .31 is a 2 balls and no strikes as Carlton has the Z modifier. 54 is a fly ball to right field. That's 2 away. And Bobby Witt will hit for himself. Stay in the game. He's a rated starter. 6-5 is a foul out to the catcher. It takes the game to the top of the 5th inning. St. Louis 6, Arizona 1. Virgil Davis leads off for the Cardinals. He was a .308 lifetime hitter as a catcher, and when he retired, he was second only to Mickey Cochran in batting average amongst catchers. He was traded twice for the same player, Jimmy Wilson, 5 years apart between the Philadelphia Phillies. Here's the pitch to Virgil Davis. 4-2 is a 36. That's ball 1. 6-6 is a hit column roll for Davis. And 36 is a double for Virgil Davis. He is 2 for 2. He's been on base all 3 times. Nobody out. They'll play it safe. He is a slow runner. Bernie Orsatti. 23 is a 12. Strikeout. Here's DeRocher. 45 is a walk. First and second. 1 down. And now the pitcher, Tex Carlton. This way away. 31 is a 14. That's a walk. Bases are loaded. Diamondbacks are going to bring in reliever Eric Sable. He is a grade C Z pitcher with the bases loaded. He'll be a grade B pitcher pitching to Pepper Martin. Can Pepper Martin put a quarter in the merry-go-round? Here's the pitch to Pepper Martin. 35 is a 9. That's a fly out to left field. It'll be deep enough to score Davis. Other runners hold. 7-1 St. Louis. Jack Rothrock. 1-6 is a 28. So first and second. It's a double play. 6-4-3 double play. Doesn't need to be a double play. It's just to roll out the second base. They don't need 4 outs. Cardinals scored once. 7-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th inning. Top of the D-backs order due up. Finley, Counsell, and Gonzalez. Here's the pitch to Steve Finley. 43 is a ground ball back to Carlton. Throw to first. One away. Craig Counsell. 34 is a fly ball to Ernie Orsetti in center field. 2 outs. And now Luis Gonzalez doubled in the first. Was hit by a pitch in the third. 14 is a fly ball to Jack Rothrock in left field. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 6th. St. Louis 7-1. Ripper Collins will lead off the top of the 6th for St. Louis. He later played on the Cubs 1935 pennant-winning team. Eric Sable returns to the mound. He is 42. He has a 9. That's going to be a pop-up to third base. Matt Williams is under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Here's Ducky Medwick. 1 for 3. Was at one time a Triple Crown winner in the National League. 45 is a 40 foul ball. Strike 1 to Ducky Medwick. 33, that's a 6. It's a double for Medwick. 2 for 4. Here's Frankie Fish. 1-2 is a 25. Line drive to second base. 2 outs. Medwick gets back safely. Here's Spud Davis. And 26 is a 24. Pop out to the shortstop. 3 outs. We go to the last of the 6th inning. St. Louis 7 and Arizona 1. All right. Tex Carlton is in the fatigue inning. If 3 bad things happen to him in the 7th inning or later, his grade will go down 1 letter. Here's Reggie Sanders leading off for the Arizona Diamondbacks. 63 is a fly ball to right field, caught by Joe Medwick. 1 down. Mark Grace. 1-1 for Grace. That's a hit, column roll. And 41 is a double for Mark Grace. His second double in the game. He's in scoring position with 1 away. Matt Williams. 24 is a swing and miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And it'll be up to Damian Miller, who's 0 for 2, to get the run home. Here's the pitch to the catcher, Damian Miller. 46 is a swing and miss, strike 3. So we go to the top of the 7th. 7-1 St. Louis. Ernie Orsetti leads off for the Cardinals. 6-6 roll. That's a hit, column roll for the Cardinals. 34 is a double. And it has been a hit parade for the Cardinals today. That's 12 hits and 5 or 6 doubles. Orsetti's at second with no outs. Leo DeRocher. 6-3 is a fly out to center field. 1 away. Carlton will hit. He is sailing along on the mound. 56. Pop out to the second baseman. Here's Pepper Martin. Martin is 1 for 2 in the game. A steal and a sacrifice fly. 55 is an 8 against a C. That's going to be a single over second. That scores Orsetti. 8-1 Cardinals. Jack Rothrock. 1-1 roll. That's a hit, column roll. It's going to be the 13th Cardinal hit. 25 is a triple along the right field line. Scores Martin. 9-1. Kind of running out of sticky stuff for the scoreboard, so we might just do the scores digitally when they get the 2 numbers. And may have to retire the rotating dice. Here's the pitch until I get some more Velcro. Here is Ripper Collins. 6-4 roll is I think a walk. Yep. First and third. Joe Medwick comes to bat. Will he have mercy on the Diamondbacks? I doubt it. He'll be trying to hit. Here's the pitch to Medwick. 1-6 is a 28. Ground ball to shortstop. That ends the inning. Cardinals tack on 2 more runs. We go to the bottom of the 7th inning. St. Louis 9 and Arizona 1. For the bottom of the 7th, it'll be Jay Bell, probably a pinch hitter for the pitcher, and Steve Finley. Here's a pitch from Carlton. 1-1 roll to Jay Bell. He's got some power for a second baseman. 26 is a double for Jay Bell. That's 2 marks against Carlton. 1 more, his grade will go down to D. All right, Tony Womack will pinch hit for the D-backs. .26 is a 27. That's a ground out to third, or Y. That's a strikeout. Carlton has the strikeout letter, so that's 1 down. Greg Swindell's warming in the bullpen. He'll pitch the 8th. Steve Finley comes to bat. 32 is a 26. Ground out to second base. Bell goes to third. 2 away, and Steve Finley is 0 for 4 on the day. Craig Counsell. 51 is a 9. That's going to be a ground ball to first base. Taken by Ripper Collins. Steps on the bag unassisted. 3 outs. We go to the top of the 8th. Still 9-1 St. Louis. Now pitching for Arizona is Greg Swindell, former Cleveland Indian. Grade D reliever with a Y and ZZ modifier. Here's a pitch to Frankie Frisch of the Cardinals leading off. 54 is a fly ball to right field. Reggie Sanders is under it and makes the catch. Catcher Spud Davis. 25 is a 8 against a D. That's going to be a base hit. And Davis is 3 for 5 on the day, showing his 308 lifetime average. Ernie Orsetti. .21 is a fly ball to left. Leo DeRocher. 45 is a 2 balls, no strikes. 54, fly to right field. That's the end of the top of the 8th. We go to the last of the 8th. St. Louis 9, Arizona 1. All right. Tex Carlton says he's good for another inning, and here in the bottom of the 8th inning. He pitched 240 innings in 1934. Luis Gonzalez, 32, is a 26. Ground ball to second base. Taken by Frankie Frisch, player manager. 1 out. Reggie Sanders. 1-6 is a 28. That's a roller to the shortstop. Leo DeRocher, throw to first, 2 outs. .55 to Mark Grace is a 8 against the C is a base hit. And Mark Grace is 3 for 4 on the day. Matty Williams. 44 is a single, and the runner goes to third. First and third. Carlton is a grade D pitcher now with the YZ modifier. 26 is a swing and miss for strike 3. We go to the top of the 9th. St. Louis 9 and Arizona 1. For the top of the 9th inning, Greg Swindell returns to the mound for Arizona, and Burgess Whitehead, a pitch hitter, will hit for Tex Carlton. Here's a pitch to Whitehead. 1-3 is a 22. Ground ball to first base, flips to the pitcher, 1 out. And now Pepper Martin. That's a ground ball to the pitcher. 1-3. Play made by Swindell. Jack Rothrock. 3-2 is a ground ball to second base. 4-3. We go to the last of the ninth inning. Cardinals have an 8-run lead. Cardinals will send Desi Vance out to pitch the bottom of the ninth. He is a veteran pitcher, grade D pitcher, Y modifier. Jay Bell will be his first hitter and then a pinch hitter at the top of the order. 23 is a 26 ground ball to Frankie Frisch at second base. He throws the first, 1 away. Pitch hitter for Arizona will be Rubio Durazo. That's a 1-2. That's a ground ball to second base. 2 up and 2 down. Here is Steve Finley. 46 is a ground ball back to Vance. Throws the first. That closes out the ball game. The final score, St. Louis 9, Arizona 1. Okay, when I was coaching high school baseball, I had a theory that if my team could keep from striking out more than 2 or 3 times a game, and we struck out our opponent 6 times a game, then we'd win. Because if you keep putting the ball in play, you have to make them make plays, and we would 80% of the time we'd win those games. So that was a goal. Today the Cardinals struck out only 2 times, and they kept the ball in play and got 14 hits. They scored 9 runs on 14 hits and no errors. Diamondbacks had 1 run on 7 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher was Tex Carlton, 8 innings, 1 earned run, 7 hits surrendered, 7 strikeouts, and only 1 walk. The losing pitcher was Miguel Batista, 2 1/3, 6 earned runs, 7 hits, and 2 walks. The Cannonball Dick Redding star of the game is Jack Rothrock, 4 for 6 today, 2 singles, double, triple, and 3 RBIs. Tomorrow we'll go to game 2 and back to the top of the rotations. Randy Johnson will take on Dizzy Dean. How's that for a pitching matchup? For game 2 of the series between the 34 Cardinals and the 0-1 Diamondbacks, Diamondbacks will need to win to go to round 3. This is the final series of the second round of the All-Time Greats tournament. Thanks for joining us. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you like what you see. Hit the like button as well. Have a good day, and God bless.